Let's see if maybe we can talk to the steward. No, that's the cook. We need to find the steward around here. She wore a... There she is.
Sid Gear can sometimes act too quickly, but he does listen to Helvert and I.
She clearly does not want us to be on the stairs here. Mita would like to purchase a house.
There's no house available, but I could sell you a fine piece of land where you could build your own house.
Mita's a little short on money right now. 5,000 gold? Ooh.
Ah, I see. Well, it's possible that the property will still be available when you amass the necessary funds.
Alright. Good.
May wisdom forever light your path. Huh?
So we might have the ability to purchase for Mita her own piece of land. Her own property on Skyrim. That's an offer Mita just cannot pass up. That's an offer we cannot pass up. We have to do this. If Mita could establish her own place here in Skyrim, she would have a place she could call home. She could have a place she could actually belong to, and not go around from inn to inn or hang out in caves or camp out somewhere. Mita would have a place of her own and have an honorary title of a thing. Seems like Khajiit don't really have that, especially in Skyrim. So far, Mita has not seen a single nobleman Khajiit out here, and having a place of their own means Mita could have somewhere to belong to, somewhere that you could operate from, so to speak. Now, is there anything we could sell that is currently in Mita's inventory? Actually, a lot of things we could sell in Mita's inventory that could make us some of the profit. This is something Mita could definitely start working towards. Let's go over to the local blacksmith, the one that has a dog problem. Mita is not a fan of dogs. I don't think she ever been a fan of dogs. Most Khajiit, some Khajiit are, not all are. Let's see if you can talk to the blacksmith here.
Did you see a hound on the road? Fine, strong creature that's been wandering near town.
No, sorry, Mita saw no dog.
There's one out on the road. I can't afford to chase him down, but I could use a fierce, loyal beast to keep me company. If you were willing to retrieve him for me, I'd give you some fresh meat to attract him out on the road.
Khajiit has so much to do, but could you perhaps be convinced to catch the dog? Yes? We could try to persuade for money, huh?
See me at my forge if you need arms or armor.
Can we trade with her?
Oh, hello there. What can I do for you? Blades, gauntlets, I can forge anything you need.
Okay, good. She can trade with us. That's good. Did you forge anything? Are you the local blacksmith?
No, that would be Lod. Big, burly fella. But don't let that scare you. He's a friendly sort, and loyal as a dog. Both to the Empire and to Dawnguard. Although I suppose that puts him at odds with himself.
And who might she be?
I'm just an apprentice, and a wayward traveler like yourself. I'm actually on a pilgrimage to train under the great blacksmiths of Skyrim.
Oh.
When I'm finished, I'll return to my home in Cyrodiil, and hopefully apply what I've learned to the family business.
Well, what do you have for sale?
Oh, lots of things. Take a look.
Her story does seem very interesting. And I'm pretty sure Mita could have a lot of conversations with such an individual. But we do not need conversations for today. No, we need somebody who would be willing to purchase the items that we currently do not need on our person. Painted hide shield or a hide buckler. 11, 18. Painted hide shield would be a lot better. So we could probably sell our hide buckler and all the leather armor here that we will not need. A padded fur mantle might be something we could use still. Corrodium ore we don't need. Nor do we need deer pelts, goat hide, or horse hide. Iron fittings particularly no. Silver ore we can sell. It looks like she's not able to sell us that much.
May your shield be stout and your sword steady.
I wonder if there's a general market home here. Maybe there's a general grave concoctions and alchemy area. Could always go there and see if we can sell some things there. But Mita needs a general store out here. We need a general store so we could see we can trade some things. Also, I completely forgot Mita has a sprint animation. There we go. Is this a general goods store? Grey Pine Goods might be a place to check out. We need to trade things that a regular blacksmith or apprentice blacksmith would not
Give a
wanna
holler if you have any questions.
purchase. We do have a glass mace.
Well met. Unlike my brother, I've no dislike of strangers. Met lots of them while I was a Stormcloak.
Interesting. You have goods for sale, yes?
Take a look.
Let's see if this particular man would like to purchase some of the items that are in our person. Nobody wants some iron arrows. Amulet of Xanathar would cost a pretty penny. Some boots. We need some casual clothing for ourselves for now. Robes of Magic Conjuration. Sell, sell, sell. Travel Lantern we shall keep. If we could possibly sell off things that we don't need at the moment, we could try to purchase a place right now. Amethyst, Falskaar net, Garnet we don't need. Hammer we could keep for now. If we could make some profit and put a down payment on a property, then this is something that she could definitely do. We do not need a Ruby Claw anymore. That was already used up before in the past. So, or wolf pelts. Don't need any of these for now.
Steal anything from my shop and you'll regret it.
We shall not steal, sir. We do not want to steal. We shall try to purchase a property now for Falkreath. If we can possibly purchase a property here, then retrofitting it and possibly building it would be quite a feat. But putting down property will be better than having nothing.
I'm the steward here. I serve under Jarl Siggeir and Jarl Dengir before him.
The land you mentioned is still available, yes?
Yes, it's a fine property. Well watered, plentiful stands of timber, beautiful view.
Mita will take it.
You won't regret it. Here's the title to your steading. Follow the road east from Falkreath, then north at the crossroads. Turn left just past Pine Watch. May wisdom forever light your path.
Thank you. I wonder if we're able to... Do we have a quest for this? Speak Francis Martini. This new property in Falkreath? Yes.
Whoever that might be.
Alright. Let's go through here. This is exciting. Mito is able to actually own property now in Skyrim. She has purchased a piece of land that is all hers for Skyrim. Lakeview Manor. That's what it is. This has to be it. This has got to be it. We need to make our way to Lakeview Manor and see for ourselves. What time is it right now in Skyrim? 7:42? No time will make Mita misses opportunity to see her own property, see her own land. We have to go find it. We just have to. See if we can make our way here and look for this property. It's gonna be nighttime soon, but I think Mira will be able to handle herself out in nighttime. If any bandit decides to stand in the way of her property, and they'll be surely mistaken of doing so, we will not let anybody keep Mita away from having her property to herself. Especially a property in the land of Skyrim, a land of her own. Mita will be one of the few Khajiit out here that actually has a place that you can call home out here. What is this here? Helgen, Riften. This has to be the road for it. And maybe a road for bandits as well. See a couple of bandits out here. Well, if it's only bandits to deal with, pretty sure Mita can handle a couple of bandits out here. Won't be too bad. The night is still young. We can always take care of a couple of bandits. The inspiration from owning property has inspired Mira to even fight for the land that she wishes to protect. Still gonna be a little too far for her. Have to get a little closer to the bandits before we can strike at them. Maybe moving over to the other side. I give Mira a better advantage. Ooh. Some eggs that we can take. Can Mira not take him? Can Mira not take the eggs? They're just eggs. We kind of need the rock warbler. Yes, rock warbler egg. We do need them. We'll take the egg from the rock warbler nest. See if you can have Mita here. Attack. It's bandits. Fight for the land that Mira shall own. Fight for the home that Mira will have. Having something to fight for is something Mira wanted. She wanted to have a place of her own, and now she's going to be able to get it. And no bandit, no scoundrel will be there to prevent her from finding a little happiness in Skyrim. There was a bandit before here. Bandit must have left or ran off to the side. Try to hide. Well, Mira shall root out the bandit here. She shall fight for her property. She shall fight for the home that she has. Unable to return back to elsewhere, Mira's only other option is just to make the best and the worst out of the world that she lives in. And if making the best out of it is having a home to fight for and protect, then Mira shall do so. This is a very, I'm trying to make sure that, to convey that this is a very inspirational, very heartwarming moment for Mira. Something she can actually fight for. Something she can actually own. Something she can look forward to when she is done adventuring throughout Skyrim, throughout all the other holds out there. Now that Mira has something to have, something to own, something to call her own out here in Skyrim, she'll just something that anybody would want. Anybody out there, any adventurer, any warrior, anybody would want out there. Something to call their own. What's going on here? Some sort of a mine? What's happening out here? Is this the plot of land? What is this? Lakeview Manor discovered. Oh! This must be the plot of land, isn't it? This is the plot of land. This is something Mira can call her own. Oh, yes. This is going to be exciting. We have the drafting table here. Use the drafting table. Small house layout. Do you want to create this item? Yes. Use drafting table to begin building your house. Now we have a small house layout. Complete using carpenter's workbench. House foundation, saw logs, 10 nails, quarried stones. This is going to be very interesting. What are we going to need out here? A book here, Beginner's Guide to Homestead. People, carpenter's workbench is where you'll do the actual construction. Huh, you'll need a lot of supplies to complete it. Can we create something? Can we make any kind of parts for the house? Maybe not. Oh, there we go. We can create things. Create miscellaneous things. Nails. We need iron ingots for nails. Locks. We can also make locks apparently. Huh. Lanterns, iron fittings. Hinges. Ooh. This is going to be quite interesting. Quite interesting indeed, yes. Chests we can unlock. Cordium ingots, iron ingots, quarried stone. Clay. Can we use this to create all this? House foundation. Requires 10 quarried stones. This requires 10 nails. I wonder if we can use this to create quarried stones here. I wonder if this is, why this is... Maybe this was left over for us here. To be able to create things. House foundation. House wall frame. We need ingots here. I believe we can have... You use some of these iron ingots here to create nails. How many nails will we need here? We need 10 nails in total. I wonder if we have enough to create all this. Nails. 10 nails. There we go. We can create a foundation. Create a house for Mira. Wall framing. There we go. Is the house... The house is coming along. Slowly but surely coming along. Get out of here, butterfly. You do not need to be here. This is not your property. This is Mira's property. Mira's and Mira's alone. Carpenter workbench. We need 8 nails for clay. I wonder if we have the ability to even create any of this. Quarried stone. Should probably grab all this for now. We need to create 8 nails, don't we? That's what Mira needs right now. Do we have the ability to make more nails? We could make more nails. And we do have 4 clay. See if the walls can be created now. House walls can be created. A floor, roof framing, and a roof. We need more nails. We need a lot more nails to be created here. There we go. See if you can create the house here. Make a roof, doors. We need iron fittings, lock, 2 hinges. So we need iron fittings, lock, and 2 hinges. That's what we need here. 2 hinges, fittings, and a lock. Do we not have enough for the lock? No, we need to create a lock here. Do we not have enough materials? Ooh. 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 You can't do that. You can't do that, game. You cannot do that to us. You cannot. We worked so hard on everything we possibly could. For iron, we need an iron ingot. We have a corrodium ingot, and we need an iron ingot. The house is almost complete. We just need a door in order to be able to go inside. Oh, this is... Oh. Ooh. Really, really irks me right now. I want to be able to create a house for Mita. This is the fantasy that I've been wanting for a while in Skyrim. And this is something Mita's wanted as well. You can't do this, game. You cannot do this. We have to go to somebody who has an ingot. General goods, maybe General Goods Store may have something. Maybe. They are locked though for the night. We could spend the night out here. Possibly we could rent, if they'll allow us, rent a room or wait out here for the night. Just sleep on a chair or something. Let's wait the night out here. We don't have enough money to spend for a room, sadly. Most of the money has went into having a house and be able to create it. Once we have a house, we will never need an inn again. We'll have a place we can come back to whenever we need to. Alright, now that we got everything completed, let's go back to a general goods store and see if we can put together a house for Mita. We need 1 more iron ingot, I believe, in order to create the door. After that, the house shall be all ours. We might have to create other items a little bit.
I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Well met. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Iron ingot? They have iron ore, not iron ingot. I need ingots. Probably have to talk to the blacksmith in order to find some iron ingots out here. I don't think we sold any iron ingots in the past, but we do need to collect some of them. Blacksmith will definitely have them. Maybe the girl here, the apprentice, wherever she went. Can we create some using a smelter? I wonder if we have enough iron. We don't. We don't have any ability to create any iron. Sad day indeed. Can we talk to the blacksmith?
Did you see a hound on the road? Fine, strong creature that's been wandering near town.
Sorry, meet a sono dog.
There's one out on the road. If you are willing to retrieve...
We already tried this. Yes, we'll catch him, no problem.
There's some gold in it for you if you succeed. Here's the meat. Check the road just outside of town. Steel's good, but loyalty's better. I'm loyal to Dawnguard first and the Empire second. Only a hearty soul. I was Den.
Can we not trade with him?
A true Nord places loyalty.
If you cannot trade with them, then Mita is willing to steal. Nothing is gonna make Mita stay away from her ability. Who's running over there? Nothing is gonna make Mita stay away from her dream of having an abode of her own. Not even some blacksmith. Looks like the blacksmith doesn't even have any ingots whatsoever. Does the blacksmith not have the ability to sell anything? Finally. Okay, we need ingots. We need ingots right now. We need 1 iron ingot. We'll sell whatever we can, whatever we have to, in order to be able to do this. Let's go back to the abode. Be able to make that lock already. It is so frustrating. All Mita wants is to have a place of her own, something that she could just call her own, a place that she can belong to. And all it is, just all this hard work, is going into making sure that Mita can create items. We need to make a lock real quick. There we go. Make a lock. Enough resources for us to have. Let's make a door. And I'll pen stable. Okay, now all the things have been completed. We can now walk inside the place, right? We can now walk inside, right? Lakeview Manor. Is it gonna be? It's not furnished, but it's not a bad start either. Using the workbench inside, we could try to make some furniture. I prefer if you could make a bed. Double bed. What we need here? 2 straw. I would think we'd be able to find straw around here, correct? Maybe it's in the chest here. No, this chest is sadly empty. It is a place we can store. If only we had straw that we could take. If only we had straw that we could use for this. And just make a bed real quick. I would think that we would have more straw already. Apparently we don't have straw at all. Maybe it's something we can collect outside the house? Maybe. Possibly. Could be something we should be able to collect. We got clay deposit in case we need to do anything here. Should be able to find some straw around here, I would think. Shouldn't be too hard to have straw. We have the rest of the materials, enough to create everything else. We have some stone quarry, we can use that for more crafting. Can we create a garden stable? Stable would have straw, wouldn't it? Although I wouldn't want to use anything else out here. Everything else is gonna need iron ingot, iron fittings, straw as well. Where would one find straw? Ladies and gentlemen, what I just done is a terrible thing, and you should probably not do it if you want to be fair with Skyrim. But after researching a lot of things and trying to go through several general stores, which did not turn out for me well, I was not able to find any straw. But through the power of PC and console commands, I found straw that I could use. Nevertheless, let's shamefully get inside and see if we can use the workbench to create some beds and other items here for a fire pit, definitely. Wall shelves might be good, end table, corner shelf. Let's do corner shelf. There we go. For our location here. And now we have a sort of a homey place we can start seeing as our home. A place that we can start working on together. And having Mita finally create a home, a place of her own, something that says this is Mita's home, this is where she belongs. Finally Mita will be able to own property in Skyrim and have a reason to stay here. Now that she's a homeowner, Mita is gonna be able to live here and have a reason to come back to Falkreath, because the Jarl, as rough as he is sometimes with interactions, is willing to have Mita possibly become a Thane. And if Mita has a title, she's able to do almost anything that she wants to out here in Skyrim. It's also a pretty good spot of land here. It's pretty open, will give us a lot of opportunity and room for Mita to grow here and possibly create buildings and constructions of her own choosing. We can have things like a stable for a horse eventually. We can have a smelter for crafting, a grindstone, a garden that we can harvest, armor workbench, an apiary if you ever need to use it for anything. And if you ever need to craft any specific things, you can always come back here to create things left and right and be able to put together a home that Mita can call her own. But finally, Mita has a reason to stay in Skyrim. Mita has a reason to be in Skyrim. And that reason is a home of her own, a place that she can own. I'm trying to find a good picture here to take, a good scene to end it on. There we go, it's a pretty good scene right here. Wonder if we can maybe zoom out a little bit. The game will let us. There we go. A place that Mita can call her own. A place she can have. I'm trying to do this as best as I possibly can. There we go. Finally figured this out. Sorry, I'm still using the Steam controller and it's really difficult to get used to it fully, but try my very best. Anyway, Mita has now a place she can call her own. a little house off near Falkreath, between Riverwood. She's able to visit both places if she wishes to, and possibly even work for earning the title of a Thane in Falkreath. That's good. Having a noble title and an honorary title like a Thane could provide her with a lot more opportunity in researching alchemy and just discovery of Skyrim in general. Nevertheless, I think this is a pretty good time for us to end right here. Feel like we can probably just wrap up right in here, and I'll have to do some more research to learn how to possibly create this thing to be bigger and just in general upgrade the house as we go on through here. Nevertheless, I hope you enjoyed. I highly enjoyed. I am looking forward to messing around with this thing a lot more and showing you guys the progress of this house as we build it together. Anyway, my name is Tamriel. Thanks so much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and as always, have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. See ya. Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Tamriel. Welcome to Hello, what have we got here? Hello ladies, how's it going? Breasts as a treasure thing that. I kinda wanna say you could dress better.